Let's take some time now to look at what is happening across Ukraine. A devastating night there, one of the worst nights for the capital since the start of the full-scale invasion. Now we are hearing from Kyiv that 20 people were killed overnight in a wave of Russian drone and missile attacks. Damage and fires were reported in several districts. The city's mayor says more than 30 people have been taken to hospital after a drone damaged the top floor of an apartment building. That overnight attack, one of the largest bombardments since the beginning of the full-scale invasion more than 3 years ago. Joel Gunter reports now from the Ukrainian capital.
A wave of attacks against the Ukrainian capital, Kyiv, among the worst since the full-scale invasion began. Ukraine's air defence is overwhelmed by the sheer number of drones. For 9 hours, Russia pounded the city through the night and into the morning. Across the city, residents awoke on Tuesday to scenes of destruction.
This is the scene of one of the worst strikes on Kyiv last night. A ballistic missile slammed into the building behind me at 4 a.m., destroying a huge section of it. Residents here told us the impact felt like the entire building was shattering to pieces. Just one of many scenes like this across the capital this morning.
Student Ilya was asleep inside when the missile hit. He escaped the burning building in a panic, he said, only wearing his underwear and t-shirt. Ukraine's Interior Minister Ihor Klimenko was at the scene of the strike this morning to see the destruction. He told the BBC the attacks amounted to terrorism against civilians.
Russia needs to be stopped from carrying out these terrorist attacks. We need to set conditions for Russia so that it cannot wage this war.
As world leaders meet today at the G7, for Ukraine, the intensity of these strikes will underscore the desperate need for ongoing support.
Joel Gunter there in Kyiv. Well, with me now is our news reporter Olga Melcheska. She's from Kyiv and she's been talking to the city mayor's office along with locals in the part of the city which has been affected. What's the mayor's office been telling you, Olga, after this devastating night?
Well, they're trying to count, obviously, the people who are not with us anymore, and they just told me that they managed to pull out of from under the rubble 5 more bodies, but it's not really clear if it adds to the total death toll or if it is just a part from...
We have some live pictures that we've been showing our viewers, and you can see an operation underway there. And what has been really heartbreaking, Olga, throughout the morning is to see the families of, people who have been killed or might be buried just standing there, watching to see what is going on. I mean, just an awful day for the city.
Absolutely. I was just seeing a couple, a mother and a father, who were sitting right next to the scene and trying to wait for their child who